Hey everyone, this is Jacque, also known as spoopyturtle on Twitch. Welcome to my first video about this game called Havendock. Now, I haven't recorded anything like this in my whole entire life. I haven't actually talked about a game or even try to even teach anyone how to play a game, so this is all new to me. So I'm gonna do my best. Anyways, I want to talk about this certain component in Havendock that's called settler priorities. Now, I watched a lot of streams for the past couple days, I would say about 5 days now. And what I noticed is that people tend to ignore the settler priorities. So the settler priorities really does help you manage your settlers better, because remember, you provide them with housing, you provide them with food, and in exchange, they gotta work for you. So you gotta do the work to make them work for you, and then you can reap the benefits off of it. And you know, it's so fun to see all your settlers working, and it's just, I don't know, it's such a nice feeling to see it all coming together very seamlessly. And you know, it's such an underrated tool that I just want to share with you guys and teach you guys, and hopefully it'll just unlock new ways on how you can integrate the system and how you can kind of place certain things together in order for you to get a high yielding materials faster, and to also kind of, you know, just lay back, watch, and enjoy, you know, just people working together. So yeah, so let's get this started. Okay, so you can see here that I've started a new game, just specifically for teaching purposes. So I got my raw meat here, and then just gotta catch some fish. I'm gonna wait until we get a couple more settlers into our base, and we'll just go from there. So you can see here that he's just going back and forth for now. But once we get a couple more people in, then I will truly show you how this whole settler priority thing works out. So just wait. And just like that, we have a pretty decent settlement here. So let me just do a quick tour. So I have my 3 scuba stations here. They are, you know, producing each the resources that I need. Then I have a storage box here. I have my 3 smelters that, again, smelt all the materials that I need to progress in the game. And I only have 1 charcoal kiln. And I mean, you only need 1, honestly, if you have a settlement that's decently small, at least up to 12 people or so. So it should be good. And then I have my garden patch over here. I have a couple wood, and I have some lettuce around here. Just double checking to see if they're gonna do their job. Okay, so they are doing their job. I have a little plant box here for my herbs, and then I have my medicine area here, or my mattresses, just in case anyone gets injured, especially these 3. Some bird houses. I'm primarily putting the bird houses here right beside this plant box that's full of berries. My rest houses here, and then I have 2 designated bird houses for the plant boxes here, as you can see. Then I have a little grill just so I can make, you know, my goldfish. A couple storage boxes here. You know, it probably doesn't make any sense, but I will break it down for you. Trust me on this. Especially my whole setup here with this bar, and the reason why I put my berries up here. So we're gonna start on and just like that, we have a pretty decent settlement here. So let me just do a quick tour. So I have my 3 scuba stations here. They are, you know, producing each the resources that I need. Then I have a storage box here. I have my 3 smelters that, again, smelt all the materials that I need to progress in the game. And I only have 1 charcoal kiln. And I mean, you only need 1, honestly, if you have a settlement that's decently small, at least like up to like 12 people or so. So it should be good. And then I have my garden patch over here. I have a couple wood, and I have some lettuce around here. Just double checking to see if they're going to do their job. Okay, so they are doing their job. I have a little plant box here for my herbs, and then I have my medicine area here, or my mattresses, just in case anyone gets injured, especially these 3. Some bird houses. I'm primarily putting like the birdhouses here right beside this plant box that's full of berries. My rest houses here. And then I have 2 designated birdhouses for the plant boxes here, as you can see. Then I have a little grill just so I can make, you know, my goldfish. A couple storage boxes here. Like, you know, it probably doesn't make any sense, but I will break it down for you. Trust me on this. Especially like my whole setup here with this bar, and the reason why I put like my berries up here. So we're gonna start on. So I'm gonna start explaining the settlement priorities right now. So let's open up the settler priorities overview, and yeah, very overwhelming, super green. Like, you're literally thinking, what the hell am I looking at? A lot of times people they're like, nah, I don't need this, I can do it myself. The point is, like I said in the beginning, you have settlers coming into your base. You give them what they need in order for them to work for you. Emphasis on working for you. And what you want to do is to have them work efficiently. So let's break it down real quick. So you see the title here, Settler Priorities Overview. Then you have, you know, what the green means. So you see settlers bring resources to this facility. Okay, the snoring is very annoying, so I'm gonna bring myself here and collect that box. Let's reopen again. So like I said before, green means settlers bring resources to this certain facility that you see here on top. So you see a huge amount of facilities that you will see eventually when you progress through the game. And then you see here red, meaning settlers will not bring any resources to this facility. So by default, every single one of your settlers that is living on your base, they're all defaulted to green. They will bring all the resources to every single facility that you have in your base. Here on the side, you have the name of your settler and then the station that they work at. And some of the settlers do have traits, like as you know, Alf has PTSD, and then of course that's gonna pop up. I really didn't see any changes to his work ethic, so like he's pretty much whatever. But I do, however, have settlers who can pump water 20 times faster, like these 2. Then we have settlers who bring Christmas decor, like this guy. And then there's one who's like a night owl who can work faster during the nighttime, and so on and so forth. So, super overwhelming, I get it. We'll start one by one. So, we'll start with Alf here. So, I assigned him to my scuba station, okay? So, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to red out everything, start from scratch. You don't need to go one by one and just click. Oh, where's this? Oh, where's this facility? I have to scroll more. Click. No, you don't need to do that. Make your life easy. Just start with all red, because there's only a few things that I want my settlers to focus on without having them like go to the bar that's across the way just to refill something, then come back and do like and then come back and do like refilling my storage boxes and stuff. So it's like I want to keep it cohesive. I want them to have a focus, and there's always a designated area for them to like easily walk around. So for Alf, he is located on the right side of my base, where there's a kiln, there's smelts, and it's specifically meant to produce my steel, my glass, and bricks. So I am going to choose facilities within that area of my base, which we'll go back to it and we'll see, or we'll review what's near. Okay, so Alf is somewhere here. So I have a storage box here that has my glass, bricks, steel, and some wood, just some extra wood so that people can kind of like take it out and then bring it to the kiln, right? And then I have extra wood here just in case, like if I run out of wood here, then they can just grab some from over here and it'll just automatically grow. And then the smelter here and the charcoal kiln is here. Get me? So let's go back to our settler priorities overview. So Alf at the moment is not doing anything, basically. He's probably just doing his one job, or maybe he's not doing anything at all. So what we're gonna do is I am going to click on my charcoal kiln. Probably gonna do a smelt here, and then we are going to do the scuba station. That's it. That's all he needs to do. When he's done doing the scuba station, he can help out refill the charcoal can if it needs to. He can help refill the smelter if he needs to. Storage box, I mean, if he has time, sure, why not? I don't really assign everyone to do the storage box, especially if they're on the scuba station, because I kind of want them to focus on that area. So I'm just gonna leave storage box like all read out for him. Okay, so I have two other settlers who are at the two scuba stations. So instead of having to do the same thing where I just make it all red, point it out, trust me, this will be easier. Copy, paste. And then I will do the same thing for my next scuba station right there. Okay, I just realized that I hear snoring and it's annoying me, so let's come back up here. Okay, next we are going to do the cook. I just named Toby the cook because, you know, he's the one who cooks, right? Duh. So, same concept. Toby cooks, the teriyaki for everyone. He cooks the medications for the mattresses. What I would like Toby to do is, I want him to focus on cooking and also storing whatever he cooks into storage boxes. What I'm going to do is, I am going to find the cookhouse. Sure, I'll have him refill it. I mean, he's assigned to it. He's probably going to refill it anyways, but I kind of want to give it a little bit more emphasis on him doing that task. Also, I also want him to do probably the storage box. And depending how fast he cooks, or like depending on the upgrades that I do for the cookhouse, he'll probably finish really fast. So I want him to help out with the storage boxes, in like basically transporting like the whatever I have from the farms into storage bins, like into the assigned storage bins. So it takes a lot of help to do that, especially if you have boxes that are like more than 5 or 6. You need all the help that you can get, right? So I assigned him with the cookhouse, the storage. I'll even assign him to the grill because it is right next to his station. And then he can watch over it and also deliver whatever is on that grill and deliver to its designated storage box. And then next, let's see, he has 3 tasks to do. Maybe I'll have him do the farm as well, because we have a few farms that needs to be refilled with seeds. So he might as well have he might as well help out with that. And yeah, I only have 1 cook for now, and we'll just leave it at that. You'll do the same concept like what we did with the scuba station. You can do easy copy and paste. Next, smelter. So what I like to do with the smelter is, let's just read it all out. Smelter. And with the smelters, they use charcoal. What I want them to do is I want them to refill the charcoal kiln so that they can use the charcoal and then bring it to the smelt so that they can do the work. So I will find where are you? Oh, smelter, and where was I gonna put you? Charcoal kiln, which is here. So, oh, I forgot to explain the numbers. So these numbers here are the number of settlers who are prioritizing that certain area. So I got 9 people refilling the kiln. And I only have 1 kiln, by the way. If I were to have, like, let's say 3 kilns, then I would want to have a lot more people to kind of like dip in, refill the kiln, and then just keep the charcoal coming, and just to store that charcoal into storage bins, and then have my my smelters get the charcoal from either the kiln or the storage bin. So I give them 2 options to pick up whatever they need for them to do their job. I know it's a lot of work. It's very wordy. It's like how I explain it, it's like, it can be too much, but you'll see the magic right after this. So I'll assign him to the kiln and the smelter. Maybe I'll do storage bins because they pretty much do it pretty fast, and I don't want them to kind of like do nothing. So let's just copy, and then we'll see our other smelters here. I have 2 other smelters, paste and paste. And then now we have our water pump guy. So the water pump, especially when your settler has a trait that pertains to being more efficient when it comes to the water pump, like he'll finish his job fast. Anyone who I assigned in the water pump, I have him do like this all-around person kind of thing. Like I'll have him do like the storage bins, I'll have him do the farms, because he can pump water pretty fast. I can transport the water into storage bins so that all my other settlers will water my farm, or they'll bring that resource to different areas that are like optional resources. So he's my all-around guy, right? So let's blank that all out. I'll have him refill the kiln. We can also do the distiller, sure. I mean, like, there's really no use because there's really no use for people bringing in the seawater into the distiller, because I already have a designated pipe to transport all that water, all that seawater into the distiller, so it's pretty fast. I'm actually gonna X that out. We'll have him do the storage bins, and you know, I do have 2 bars that need help for like refills and stuff, so I'll have him help them out with refilling stuff. And I need more people with the farms too. What else? Probably the grill as well. We'll also like give the birds in the birdhouses more fish. And what else? I don't really need anyone else to kind of refill the smelters, because I've already put like a storage bin that's close enough for them to travel fast and do their job quickly. So I'm just gonna leave it at that for now. And let's see, the water tank, we don't really need to have him assigned to that, because like I said, I put pipage on like the water pump system already, so it comes in pretty fast. I don't need him to kind of like refill the water in the water tank. So I also have 2 mattresses too, and I only have 2 people refilling it, so I'll add him. So these are pretty much like the low priority tasks that are pretty easy to do. So that's how I assigned him to do. And I'll probably have him go around all my cookhouses and help them refill their stations. Yeah, I put a lot of thought to this. And then as time goes by and the more research I do, the more I had to slightly adjust their priorities, because I am going to have a lot more people and I'm going to have a lot more facilities, and a lot of things need to get readjusted as I see fit. And it also depends on the placement of certain facilities too, and how I can integrate them and make it easier for my settlers to transport things and to put things in its correct storage bins where I can immediately take out the finished product and do my trades. That makes sense. It's a lot to take in. I'm sorry that I'm like talking too much, but this is something that I've nerded out so much, and I fully appreciate like how I've been putting so much thought into this and trying to figure out how to play this game. So I kind of wanted to share my strategy on it. So, you know, going back. So we have our guy, Big Mac, in the bar. So for the bar, I want him to solely focus on the bar, because it does help my settlers to be happy. As you can see, I'm already at like 49%. A lot of times, like maybe people like are in the 29% percentile, all that stuff. I think in my other game, I've actually reached to 102%, which I will show you at the end of this video, like right when we finish all of this thing. So as for my bar, I have resources that kind of go around that area so that it's easier for my bartenders to get refills for their bar, and so that they don't have to keep traveling across my base. I think they do have to travel across my base because I have the raw vegetables on that other side, but you know, I don't think it's too far of a walk. And also I have other people who can deliver the raw vegetables into that bin. So, you know, you see what I'm seeing at the moment. Are you getting it? Are you not getting it? Are you just so tired of hearing how I explain it? Like, you know, that's the best way I can explain this whole game. So for the bar, I of course have them refill their bar, and then I'll have them also do the mattresses as well. I don't have a coffee station yet, which I will do that when I research that. I don't have a snack stand because I don't think I need it just yet, even though like I have absolutely no food, but you know, whatever. Let's see, we already have, I think I have like 10 settlers, 12 settlers out of 6 settlers out of 12 who are doing the storage bins. I think that's a good, let's see. We can have them do like storage bins if they finish producing the drinks fast enough, because it's pretty easy to do so. So I guess I can give them like more tasks to do. I'll have them do the grill, and then I'll have them do the birdhouse. What else? We got farm too. I don't have traps anymore because I feel like it's almost the most useless item towards the end of the game. Like, I only use it once just to get the feathers, and that's pretty much it. I don't use traps at all. The kiln, I think we're good. The distiller, we're good. Like, we don't need to do that, honestly. And yeah, I think this is all good for now. I mean, it's not bad for like 12 people to do all these tasks. So yeah, this is how you can have your settlers work more efficiently and to produce all the products that you need in order to trade with another settler to come to your island, or if you need to trade with, let's say, the penguin or anything like that. It'll be a lot easier than you having to do the work. Like, why am I going to cook when I already have assigned a settler to cook for me, and then they could just do all that work? Like, I'll just wait, no problem. I'll just like set a storage bin fairly near him. That way I can get the stuff that I need. So let's see how this works. This one I haven't assigned him yet because I do not have a facility yet. Wait, I think I do. I think I have a second bar. Yeah. So I will assign him to this second bar. Of course, he's a night owl. So. Okay. So he will have the same priority as my other bartender. So let's redo that again. So I think this is all good for now. Yeah, it seems about right. Cool. Okay. So let's see how the workflow is at the moment. And I also want to talk about facility priority because that also plays a huge part into producing your items that you need in the game. So let's say I need to have more brick, right? Or if I need to have more glass, let's do glass first. So I already have glass assigned here, and then, you know what, let me change it to glass here, and then I'll change this to glass as well here. Okay, so am I really gonna wait like what, 3 minutes, 5 minutes for them to like produce me at least 25 glass? Yeah, no, we can do it faster. One second. So we open building priorities. It's pretty much, I would say, Maslow's hierarchy of needs. If you don't know what it is, look it up on Google. It's like basically what a person needs, wants, all that stuff. See, like the highest priority is here. And it says here, settlers prioritize bringing resources to structures at the top of the list and progressively going down in order. And this is the lowest priority, which settlers will bring resources to structures at the bottom, but only after all structures above have been fully filled. So let's reset to default. So look at all this. So obviously at default, the cookhouse, the water tank, distiller, farm, they're all top of the list. But remember, I need glass. And in order for me to get glass, I need to prioritize my scuba station. I need to prioritize my charcoal kiln. I need to prioritize maybe my storage bin as well, and the smelt being top one. So let's grab our smelter, put it to the top. I said smelter, put it to the top. Next, we'll do the scuba station as well, and then we will do, where are you? Storage box. Oh my god, you're in the bottom of the list. No, we're bringing you to the top. Smelter, scuba station, storage box. What else is associated with producing more glass? Of course, it's the charcoal kiln. We'll put it up here on top of the scuba station. And then we will do, what else? The farm, because we need to make more trees for the charcoal kiln to burn for more charcoal production. And then what else? I think not the coop. What was that? Where's my seeds, dude? Where's my birdhouse? Birdhouse. Okay. For my birdhouse, it will probably come below the farm because we need seeds. We need seeds in order for trees to grow. Simple as that. So you can see how it kind of like links all together. How I kind of like think things through. I'm like, okay, in order for me to get glass, I need to have my resources from the scuba station. I need to have my resources from the charcoal kiln, and then I need to have, and for my charcoal kiln to have resources, it needs trees, and then for trees to happen, I need to have bird seeds. That's my thought process. That's how it kind of works. I assume that's how it works, but I've been playing this game like that, and I've been having pretty good results. So we're done. We're all done with our building priorities. So let's see how our settlers will react. So let's see how fast they can give me glass. Like, dude, it's super fast. Like it doesn't sit on the smelt too long. It just literally goes into the box right away. And you can already see like people are using the wood, and then they're also bringing the glass once it's done. Well, at least when they're done taking their break. But yeah, I mean, you see it, you get the concept. So yeah, that's how I've been playing this game. That's the best way that I can explain. Actually, I gave you like 2 explanations of it. So the building and also the settlers' priorities. So you can definitely maximize everyone's potential in this game, and it's just so fun seeing them like work more efficiently than having all greens here, you know. So yeah. Any questions, comments, concerns, let me know. Comment down below. I don't care if you like it or whatever. I just wanted to share what I know. And that's all for now. So, oh, I forgot to show you guys my island. Hold on. Give me a second. Here you go. This is my actual island that I've worked on. Like, I tried adding some decorations to it just to make it look visually appealing, but, you know, I just try to function it the way that I intended it. So you can see here, like, I have my smelting thing going on here, my sugar stuff going. I have 2 mills over here because, you know, that's really all you need in this kind of like area, because it doesn't really let you expand even further towards, like, let's say that island. So you really have to be efficient and place your facilities efficiently, and then just get all the things that you need, like eggs. Actually, I'll leave someone for you. And I have my chicken farm over here. I've done my job. Definitely buy the game if you're into that, but if you're still kind of not so sure about it, you can definitely check out my past streams up in my Twitch channel, which is spoopyturtle. I did a couple streams like about, I would say 6 days ago, and I just, you know, try to progress through that thing. I was also on that learning curve as well, so I just kind of learned through that way because there's no guides for this game, and I actually do like it. Like, I love that it doesn't have any guides. Like, no one is saying like, oh, you should do this, you should do that. Like, this, like, they didn't explain like how this whole game works, and you know, I just kind of figured it out. If you have any questions about the game or how it works, etc., etc., if you have no idea what the hell I was talking about and you need me to explain more, let me know. I'm always down to help out. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next video or on my stream. So take care, guys. Bye.